How y'all doing out there, Ocho? Good. Glory be to God. First and foremost, I just want to thank God for sparing my life and allowing me to come thousands of miles to a beautiful country called Jamaica to share about what he's done for me. I just want to thank you for being here, because if you wasn't here, I wouldn't have no one to talk to. And I just want to share a little bit about my story. So if you just can listen in, it might be a little different. Just listen in and just watch God's amazing hand work through my life, and I hope it works through yours. Amen? Before I begin, I want you to know that pain is real. My name is Darick T Fisher, born in the Bronx, New York, son of Donald and Brenda Fisher, brother to Aaron and Sharon and Tyrone Fisher. As early as I know, from the age of 3 years old, looking for love, and my mother told me I was too sensitive. By the age of 5 years old, I started to rebel and act like hell. By the age of 6 years old, I needed attention, so I created attention by hitting my teacher with a chair. That got Big Don's attention. One-on-one time. Oh, I forgot, he bought his friend the belt. By the age of 7, I started having sex with a girl in my building. This continued on through elementary and junior high school. By the age of 8, I was introduced to alcohol. By the age of 10, I was introduced to cigarettes and also a family member's body parts. Not of my own free will. Man, is this what love's about? By this time, my rebellion is getting stronger and stronger. By the age of 15, I started smoking ganja, weed, whatever you want to call it, and skipping school. This might be what love's about. At the age of 16 years old, my friends were dropping out of school to get high. Nah, I can't do that. Big Don will kill me. Drugs and alcohol is getting worse. I started to use speed, uppers, downers, mescaline, cocaine, acid, dust, and anything to escape reality. Does this sound familiar to any of you? By that same time, age of 16 years old, I got my first girl pregnant. Me, a dad? Oh no. I guess you better go to the clinic. By the age of 18, I graduated high school. I got another girl pregnant. Oh no. You're next. I guess you better go to the clinic also. As you can see, I was a man lost with no soul. And I can't find nothing to fill this hole. But by the age of 19, crack cocaine hit the scene. And I got caught up. Let me hit that. Wow. This is the best feeling in my life. Is this what love's about? Nine months later, Big Don found out. He punched me in my face. Man, I'm just a disgrace. He gave me a choice. You either get out of my house or join the Navy. So I escaped from New York City to be all I can be. Oh, my bad, that's the Army. While in the Navy, I destroyed a couple of more women by sending them to the clinic also. Party all the time, party all the time. This was my motto. Until a girl said enough's enough. And here comes my first child. I didn't do well with her either. 4 years later, my time is up in the Navy. I re-enlisted for 5 years. And man, I got popped on the piss test. 6 months later, I was being kicked out with the same thing I came in with. Man, I need a spot. I gotta find somewhere to live. So I do what I do best. I con women. My drinking has continued to progress, and I thought I would die behind the wheel. 1 DUI, drinking under the influence. 2 DUIs, drinking under the influence. 3 DUIs, drinking under the influence. Man, now I'm an habitual offender. And now I'm locked up again? Man, life sucks. Who am I? By this time, I brought another child in this world. I started stealing from my drugs, stealing from my job, hanging out with the fellas at the spot. And I seen an old familiar girlfriend. Her name was Crack. You know her. But they were smoking her wrong. Let me show you how this is done. Off to the races again for another year. Until one day I looked into my daughter's eyes and I said I couldn't live this way. I know I'm better than this. So I said to God, please help me. January 1997, I went to an NA meeting, which is Narcotics Anonymous, to get clean. And I knew I couldn't do it on my own. And I said, Lord, please help me. 1.5 years clean, still mean and angry, still using women. Me and my lady broke up. It wasn't until one day I walked over to a house and there was another man in the house. And I started to throw the chair in and break the glass, but then I thought, oh no, I might get arrested. So I walked home in the rain with a Bible in my hand and taxi cabs just driving by and splashing water on me, and all I could do is cry like a little baby. So by the time I made it to my room where I lived at, I fell on the floor. And I said, Lord, I'm about to kill myself or kill somebody else. I know you're real. Please, please, just hug me. Hug me. So I wrapped my hands around myself and I could just feel his embrace as I rocked on the floor like a little baby crying back and forth. And I said, Lord, from this day forward, I promise I will serve you. I won't play with you no more. But I said, Lord, I heard in your word, it says, love God with all your heart, your mind, your body, and your strength. And love your neighbor as you love yourself. So me being the guy I was, I asked God this. What if I don't love myself? Because evidently, if anybody was to do what I did to myself, I would have killed them. He says this. I will teach you how to love me. I will teach you who you are in me. And then I will teach you how to love your neighbor. And I said, Lord, I broke every commandment in the book. I killed. I stole. I lied. I committed adultery. Why would you do that for me? He says, son, for I know the plans I have for you. Plans for hope. Plans for a future. Plans to prosper you. Plans to make you increase. Plans to make you a man that you can stand up. So allow me to reintroduce myself.